I wanted to share this quick and super delicious recipe. It's got a really unique flavour and it's also surprisingly healthy. Ingredients are spring onions, bean sprouts, coconut milk, curry powder, tomato paste, sweet chilli sauce, flat rice noodles, udon noodles, fresh basil, and shredded coconut. If you like, you can also add dried basil, chives, cayenne pepper, sweet paprika, and plant milks. First, just cut up the spring onion, leaving off the front and the back. Grab a large handful of basil and either cut it up or you can tear it. Now we're going to heat up a pan on high heat and add the coconut milk. Bring that to a boil and then lower the temperature. You want to add 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, 1 teaspoon of curry powder, and 1 tablespoon of sweet chilli. Stir and let that simmer for a little while. You can leave it here if you want a thicker sauce, or you can add some water or plant milks. It all depends on the consistency you like. I love to add 1 tablespoon of dried chives and a teaspoon of dried basil as well. You don't have to do this, I just really like the flavour. Now you can add the fresh basil and the spring onion we prepared earlier. Again, let that simmer for a few minutes. I decided to add a pinch of paprika and some salt as well. Simmer everything for a few more minutes and check the consistency. It shouldn't be too thin or too thick, somewhere in the middle. When it cools, it's going to be thicker anyway. Then add the bean sprouts. You don't want them to cook so much as marinate in the sauce, so only keep that on the stove another minute or so before setting it aside. Now for the noodles. First, bring some water to a boil. You can literally use any type of noodle or pasta. I'm using some udon noodles and flat rice noodles. I really recommend using different textures for this recipe because it makes things more interesting. Check the cooking instructions and make sure to leave them in the water for the right amount of time. The combination I use happened to require the exact same amount. Place it all in a strainer in the sink and run it under some cold water. This is super important because you want to prevent them from continuing to cook and becoming mushy. We want them to be closer to cold than warm, seeing as the sauce is going to heat them up again. After a few minutes of that, the noodles should be ready to serve. All that's left to do is assemble your meal. Add as many noodles to your bowl as you like. This recipe yields about 3 servings. Then add some sauce. Top it off with a sprinkle of shredded coconut and basil leaves. And you're done! This is such a great meal to add some variety into what you're used to, and to keep you motivated to stay healthy by eating food that's equally delicious, as it is good for you. I really hope you like this video. If you have any questions, please comment them below and subscribe for more content by me. The full recipe is up on my blog, which you can find the link to in the description bar. Thank you so much for watching.